All right, guys, we're out here in the Appalachian sun. Weston is putting some laps in on the SXE5. I want to do a quick story time on the CRF230. You guys are always asking for the story time vids on all the bikes in the stable, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you this one. Good job, buddy. While I'm standing here, CRF230. I think it's an 06. How did I come across it? Buddy brought it to me to do some work on. The petcock where it goes in the tank was leaking really bad. The tank was pretty much ruined. Tanks for these are super expensive. So he ended up selling it to me for like 700 bucks. And it sat around forever. And then finally I found a newer generation tank for something affordable, maybe 100, 150 bucks. That's why it's got the wrong shrouds on it. So I put a tank on it and got it ready for Krista to ride. Because the reason I picked it up was to be kind of a farm, good job, buddy, a farm bike, a play bike. And it'd be a good single track bike for Krista since she's only 5'2". She can't really single track her CRF230F very well. So her first single track ride on it, the cam chain snaps and it locks up and bends a valve. And we find out the cam chain snaps because the timing chain tensioner, I guess the automatic part of it had failed. So someone had welded it where it had needed to be at a time, so it couldn't adjust itself anymore. So yeah, bent the valve. So we pulled the engine out. We put a top end in it. Good job, buddy. We put a top end in it. We replaced that valve, put it all back together. Then we had carb problems. The OEM carb was a pain in the butt. I put one of these Kaipa carbs on it, maybe $150 carb, not as much as the OEM one. It still hasn't been perfect, but it's okay. What else did we do? So we did the tank. Oh yeah, it didn't have an exhaust when we got it. Exhausts are pretty expensive for this thing, so we got this one off eBay, and it actually sounds pretty good and feels like it's built pretty well too. So we've done a top end, a carb, an exhaust. We had to change the bars. It had some flat bars on it, so we put some taller bars on it for her. Makes it more comfy for me too. We put that light bar on the front, and we thought we were in pretty good shape. Mason was riding it last weekend, and the chain broke. So we put new chain and sprocket on it a couple days ago, new battery, and I'm testing it out today kinda. So it is gonna need fork seals, and we're gonna do bark busters and some other stuff like that. But for the most part, hopefully it's in pretty good shape now, and we can start doing graphics and the actual plastics that fit on it and cleaning it up and all that jazz. Check out this toggle switch location. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, that's kind of the story of the CRF230. I wish it was a CRF250F fuel injected, but we'll take it anyway.